Picks up the speakers.
Alright.
Craig, huge win, biggest win of your career. How good does it feel to be up on that stage after getting your hand raised tonight?
Yeah, amazing boys, absolutely amazing. Obviously I've seen the shows over the last year or two, like I said, and I was like, I'd love a piece of that. So to get the opportunity and to get against another Irish fella, I knew when the main event fell through that I wanted an Irish fight, you know what I mean? I wanted a title fight, I didn't want to be just bringing anyone over and getting the rounds in. So to get Donovan in, to get the blood flowing, to get me up running in the mornings is what it's about, man. It's what it's about. And you see the fans, they fucking loved it, you know. So yeah, listen, amazing. I dreamed about the past week, today, smiling to myself like this is going to happen, this interview is going to happen. Didn't think this was going to happen, but yeah, man, it was amazing, brilliant.
Well, here you are now, and you called your shot afterwards. You called for the one fight that gets you back on that stage. You versus Callum Walsh. Why do you want that fight so badly? How much would it mean to you to get that fight, Dublin versus Cork?
Well, the why bit is, I would have heard of Callum, I see he's doing things in America, and out of the blue past with Remy in July or something, says Callum Walsh. I was like, yeah, I know of him, would you fight? And I was like, yeah. And then it snowballed from there. We agreed Porsches, we agreed everything, came back 2 weeks later and said he couldn't get me sanctioned for it. So that's the why bit, because that's why I'm here. It was meant to be main event, didn't happen. I'm at the coming here, I'm at the fighting an Irish kid, a really good Irish kid by the way, 7-time Irish amateur champion, all that sort of stuff. So yeah, listen, I beat him, and that's what I want next. Like, Callum's a beautiful fella. We've been talking throughout the week. I'm not calling him out for what happens. I'd be delighted for it to happen, and I'll step in with him. Dublin v Cork would be great for the Irish fans.
There can only be one king.
Were you confident going into that split decision when you heard it was going to split decision? Were you fully confident you get the win?
I knew it was close. When I heard the 58-56, and then I heard the second time around, I was like, that's for me. You know what I mean? I know sort of. What was it scored by Irish judges? Oh, it was scored by.
Yeah, I think it was Irish judges.
Was it? Yeah, but I don't know. This
BOA
was it BOA? Yeah. I don't know, man. Yeah, listen, as I said, when I heard the 58-56, I was like, good, and then I heard it again. I was like, these are going the same for me. So yeah, listen, Donovan was sharp in there, man. There wasn't a lot in it. You know what I mean? I think my work rate got me probably over the line, and I think that round and the next round I would have pushed them. You know what I mean? I think I was starting to take over a little bit. I wanted it at the moment.
Craig, when I was speaking to you a few weeks ago on the Celtic Boya, you were looking very good, you were training very well. Packy was telling me that this man's going to win, and he's going to do it in a good style, and he did. Packy got a bit animated in the corner, but can you just tell me what was the game plan going through that fight?
Yeah, like I said, Donovan showed up for sparring when we talked about fighting Walsh, so we know each other, albeit it was only 5 rounds. I was 81 kilos, he was a lot lighter, I think he was been out on Lanzarote, so he was that bit sharper. He probably got that little bit better in me in the sparring through silly jabs, but like the heavier shots and on the inside, I knew I won it. So I knew I was super fit. I'd catch up with him, you know what I mean? And that's just the way the fight played out. So yeah, we were confident. Albeit I'd say he was confident, but I wanted him on.
What's the next move?
Well, you heard him, man, Callum Walsh. Nah, I don't know, mate. I don't know. Like, listen, I'm 34, I'm 35 in 2 weeks. It's a fucking rough game as well. I got a family and all that stuff, so it has to be a good fight. Like, you know what I mean? It has to be a good fight.
Go on, thanks.
Thanks a million for everything.
Craig is the most active he's been since 2019. Obviously, you know, with COVID and everything else like that. He got 2 fights within 6 months. 34 years of age, turning 35. There's still life in the old dog yet.
Yeah, absolutely. I've just spoke to 360 Promotions and they're like, Craig, we want you back, you know what I mean? What it's for, I don't know, man. So, yeah, like there's definitely something coming next. I don't know, man. It could be, I don't know. Listen, I want a big fight, whether it's matchroom material, it's fucking TNT. I don't know, man. It has to be a big fight, but because, yeah, as I said, I'm getting old, I've got kids, and it takes its toll, you know what I mean? You feel bad leaving the family all the time.
Like, obviously, this is now your 2-time BA Colleague champion, obviously, and an Irish champion as well. Like, I know obviously it's a domestic fight, and there's a belt on the line. Obviously, the belt probably doesn't much mean to you the second time around as the first. Were you surprised at sort of how easy you were able to hit ever the times in the fight? I could probably predict it in advance it was going to be that type of fight, but were you surprised you were able to make a miss and make a pale off?
Well, it's timing, isn't it? And I knew, man, I was fucking sharp. Like, it was sharp in the gym. In spells, to be fair, in spells, I mean, my 2 last spars, I done a 6-rounder on the Thursday, which I shouldn't have. I done 4 spars the last week, and the 6th round I was sharp as fuck. I done 8 the day after on the Friday, and it was a bit stale. I probably shouldn't have sparred back to back. But when I was sharp in sparring, you know what I mean? So I knew, and I knew time, and I knew passing to Craig, he's going to come out beyond the ball, he's going to come out fast, it's his style, you know what I mean? And yeah, listen, we adjusted, man, we got used to his time, and we feinted, and we was rushing in a little bit, listen, he can't be some good shots in there, but I just wanted to know, you know.
We obviously know why the Callum fight couldn't happen the first time around, because you weren't high enough ranked for obviously the WBC to do so. Obviously tonight we're obviously hoping maybe the rankings will adjust in a way that the fight can happen, but like there's obviously has to be other options how the fight can be made, maybe a different belt can be on the line somewhere else. Like we see so many belts in boxing nowadays, you could nearly make one up sort of so the two can fight.
Yeah, listen, I don't know what they came back with. Like we talked to Tom, we agreed everything, talked to Tom about what's happening all day, we were excited, you know what I mean, it was Dublin v Cork, we were all excited, everything was planned, and then they came back and said they wouldn't get sanctions. Whether that was the case, I don't know, I think it was, but they went with the Polish guy at the end, whether they thought there was maybe a Polish crowd was going to come here tonight, I don't know, man, but yeah, listen, if it happens, it'd be great. He's just a super fighter, like, you know what I mean, I honestly think he's probably world champion in the making, but it's a fight I love, man, it's a fight, as I said, like I said earlier, you go up at 6 in the morning, jog for, and leave everything in the ring, and I was in super shape there tonight. Inactivity has fucking killed me, man, so that's probably, in hindsight, that fight was probably meant to happen. Maybe I do fight him in, whether it's fucking New York or March, or it's back here in Cork or Dublin, I don't know, but that fight and that training camp that just went through will benefit me for the next fight.
Are you sort of having to pinch yourself the fact that, like, you know, did you think of the 3 Arena, but Dana White here, I know everybody's obviously talking about Dana White all week, but like when you finally hang the gloves up, your kids are always going to live on that forever.
Yeah, that's the thing. Sometimes you have to think back. Like, I brought the little fella yesterday, and he's got a picture of Dana and the belt and all that sort of stuff, and the other kids outside. I see them tonight when I was in the ring then. So yeah, it's fucking amazing. It's nice that they remember forever. You know what I mean, man? But yeah, it's great. It's great to have UFC here at Dana. Like, we all went to the room yesterday. I don't know if you hear the story. We went into the room yesterday, just boxers. We're like fucking kids, man. We're all waiting, and Dana comes in. He's like, it's going on 300 countries and so many out and all, and everyone's like, oh, okay, thanks at the end. I was like, put my hand up. But then there's any knockout bonuses. And everyone started laughing. He's like, no, we don't have a budget. He's like, but what I will do, I'll give 5k for best performance and best TKO. So I'm hoping now I get best performance, that 5k, and I fucking deserve it.
Could be you and Cardi both getting it, obviously just this second round stoppage one there as well. So
yeah, we can't stop it wasn't as good as mine, was it?
much more possible one out of it.
Yeah, I don't know, I won't fucking something else Thomas if he wins, but because no one was getting that only for me. But yeah, listen, that night's remember forever, isn't it, man? As I said, I watched Katie here the last time. I watched some big nights, Spike, TKO, kids, Andy's a friend of mine, but yeah, to be here it was brilliant. I was just trying to embrace it, you know.
How long do you see left in this game? I guess that's the question. Obviously, everybody says you're 34, you're still a young man, technically in the sport with the activity and stuff you've had. Look at Aldo Picachi, obviously, you know, Wembley, 96,000 tomorrow night.
Right. He's
He's older than you as well, and he's had more in activity than you. Does that inspire you that you can keep going a good while longer?
Yeah, absolutely. Listen, I'm a family man. I don't smoke, don't drink, won't drink tonight. You know what I mean? Don't mess around, look after myself. So yeah, no, it absolutely does. It gives me a bit of belief. You know what I mean? So like I said, I came back into the gym the past 10 weeks, put my body through hell, paid off tonight. That will benefit me in my next fight. Well, that's 6 weeks or 8 weeks. I'll be back in camp, but we're off to Turkey on Sunday for 10 days, and that'll be it. So I'm hoping I'll only get sharper and fresher as the next camp goes along. Who'll that be against? I don't know, man. And listen, you look at Spike. Spike's very good mates of mine, travelled all over the world. Spike didn't get a break. He was 32, 33, and he had the biggest fights coming towards the end of his career. So boxing's a funny game. We all know that. It's a love-hate relationship, and we just don't know what's around the blade corner. So
You can imagine the next one, you know, it's 3 Arena with Dana White here. Next one could be MSG, and obviously the Garden against Callum. Like,
yeah, stick that out there. Make sure you put that on every fucking platform. Yeah, let's get that talking.
Would you sort of have to kick yourself the fact that you're going, how is this happening? How is this happening? Everybody always goes, why is this happening to me when things go wrong? But when things are going right for you, you're going, why has my luck changed? What have I done? You know, where did I stand on some of the shit I stood on?
Yeah, listen, Noel Kennedy was back tonight, he wrapped me hands, he's like, good things happen to good people, Craig, you know what I mean? You deserve it, man, it's going to be all nice. So maybe that's the cliche, you know what I mean, man? I try to do good in life, you know what I mean? In work, I'm helping the young people, just as youth work, I'm trying to put them in the right path, and maybe that's the case, you know, but sometimes that's not the case, and that's life, but we just roll, isn't it? But I'm just fucking, yeah, just telling you.
What advice would you give to the younger ones, obviously starting off with Gareth Dowling, obviously making his debut tonight? Well, obviously a stoppage win. We're seeing so many amateurs turn over recently, obviously probably more than ever. What advice would you give to the younger ones starting off the pro career? Did you save them probably from inactivity and sort of not getting fights? What would you say to just to keep strong?
Yeah, absolutely. I suppose it's just about keeping that belief, isn't it, man, and surrounding yourself with good people that will keep you on the straight and narrow and keep you active and stuff like that. But yeah, we were on the bush yesterday with Gareth, well, like, mate, your debut compared to our debut was fucking, it's chalk and cheese, you know what I mean? We were in the right crowd in front of fucking 20 people. We cycle over, he's getting on, boys start buses getting lifts everywhere, you know. So yeah, man, listen, he's a great talent and there's so much talent to run over. So I don't know, man. I see Jay Burnsley's going to run shows next year with the 10 of them. So hopefully shows in Dublin and Ireland to just keep growing and the boys can keep being active, because it's a hard game as well. You see so many people just walking away, man. Sometimes you don't blame them.
Final one from me, and I'm not sure obviously who else left to ask. There's obviously bouts back on the line again in 2 weeks' time. Obviously,
Oh, yeah.
your stablemate's actually fighting for it as
Yeah.
well. This is the one excuse you're happy enough to obviously vacate the belt straight away, because Daniel's obviously fighting for it.
Yeah. Listen, I'm delighted to give it to Daniel. We both killed each other in the gym over the last 2 months. We both done strength and conditioning together. The man's a machine, there's no doubt. I don't know how he's fine, but he's not going to
So,
lose.
Murray.
Yeah, he won't lose. He's well up for me, you know what I mean? So, yeah, you spoke about the belt there. I literally didn't think one thought of that belt throughout camp, throughout today, throughout anything, you know what I mean? We only focus on winning. I didn't care about the belt, but then when I got it at the end, it was lovely. But yeah, I'd be happy to give it to Daniel, you know. Well, actually, my little fella's getting it, but he's getting known off now. And listen, we finally got the interview, so yeah, deadly, bring him in. So many times he reached out and I was like, yeah, we'll do it, and just fell through
You
life.
ignored me, ghosted me for weeks.
Ah, mate, stop, man.
Did you figure out the
That's the joys of kids, man. Before there was no joke, like, you know what I mean? That's the joys of kids. Yeah.
Anything else? Over there?
No, it's no.
Sure?
Yeah, no, good. Thank you.
I think we're good.
Thanks, boys. Thank you.